Hey, how's it going, guys? It's Crafty Fox, and today we're going to review this server called TServer. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's not T-Series, okay? It's TServer, and it's in Russian. So all these letters, this is the spawn, it's in Russian. So I don't know what that exactly says, but that says Warp Sorna free. And here are some additional warps that we're going to check out. So this server is owned by Lavaini, aka SornaTS on Planet Minecraft. So I just want to check it out. They do have trains, planes, and ships. Alright, so let's leave the spawn and let's go over here. There is fly mode, and you have to enable it using /fly. And also the speed. Let me turn on my speed to like 3. Alright, so here's the place outside the spawn area. It looks very nice and majestic. Here is a train nearby. I'm not quite sure what model train this is, but it looks to be like Eastern European probably. And here's like their railway, which we're going to be checking out. So let's go down the line. This train appears to have an interior, which is great. And let's see what else is nearby. Let me turn my speed of like 5 so it can go down faster. So here's like a nice countryside area. So right here they have an NS flirt. So it's a Dutch train. I know you Dutch trains, they look like this. That's pretty cool that they have it. And we'll go further down the line, they got some train signals, which is great for infrastructure. And yeah, there's like a train yard. There's a couple trains here, probably Eastern European. Here's an American one, the Union Pacific. Can't really read the lettering though, but probably means Union Pacific because it's the same color. And here's all the details, so you can see how like another player would build the same thing way differently in Minecraft. So look at the style, it's like totally different from mine. Let's see, they actually have a cabin side too, quite nice. And let's check out the rest of the locomotives. So here's, looks to be like a GP something. Well, it has a high hood. And this one, I don't know what they are. Let's go over here. So there is this train. I have no idea. Okay, these must be like European, like not mainstream trains. There's like an interior. So here's like an engine. That's pretty cool that they have that included in the build. And here's another type of car. Could be passenger, because you can climb in that door, or maybe not. What if it's just like a cattle car or something like that? Here's a coach. Let's check out the inside. They're very nice. Lots of detail actually. They have like, is this like kitchen room or like, what is this exactly? I don't know. Maybe it has to do with like the kitchen, dining car. Here is a crane on a flatbed truck. So I don't know what to call it, like a crane train, the breakdown train in Minecraft. Right here is another train. Very cool. They have like a similar style to them, and I don't know what exactly that is supposed to be. But this looks a little bit familiar. Like, does this thing run on rails? Like a crane on rails, perhaps? Right over there. And here's another one. Maybe someone out there knows what this is. But you can check out on their Planet Minecraft, SornaTS, and they'll probably have like the name for it right over there. Looks fairly nice with shaders on. And the tracks go all the way over there. So let me check out the building first, see if I have jump. No, I'm not permitted to do that. So you can only do like fly, speed, and like warps. So yeah, let's go to the building. Inside here is like a workshop. There's no trains in here, but there is these catwalks. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so if you want to come here, this warp's called Lava, if you're wondering. Alright, so here's warp F7, and that could be in reference to, I think that could be an F7 diesel locomotive. So here's what it looks like. There is also other things. We'll get into that later, but let me check this out first. So this appears to be for Canadian Pacific. That, I guess that's their livery back then. I don't know what this says though. Nade. That's what I'm reading. Here's the back of it. So here's one of these gigantic trains. It kind of reminds me of like the CSX train review that I did, how big this is. Let's see if they have it inside. So they do have an interior, although I can't really go inside. I think that's like an engine room. And let's go all the way around. Here's what the underside looks like. So I turned off the shader so you can see it a little bit better. Here's probably like the brake switch. And this is their bogie design. So it's a lot different from the other one that I've seen. Here's the inside. And let's go all the way around. And you can go check out, what is this, the coupling. And here's like the air brake. Oh yeah, here's like the top of the locomotive. Got some nice details over here. Like a bunch of fans on top. And here's like their horn design. I don't know if you can recognize this, but that's a horn. And what is this? This is like a whistle. I don't know what this is for. So here's like the cab. They actually have an interior for the cab as well. It's pretty nice. I really wish I could go inside of it, so you could check that out. But here we can see from the outside view what a giant locomotive looks like. And here's like probably like the driver's seat. I could see in there. Alright, so if you're wondering what the other side of these tracks are from the spawn area, let's check it out. So let's go down. Pretty high speed train rolling down these rural looking, country looking area. Alright, we come across a switch. And oh, right over here is like another area. So here's like a bunch of vehicles. I think they're all by like Captain Check. Like I recognize a lot of these on the planet Minecraft. Right over here is like a railroad crossing. And this is the Alaska. Oh, my stomach is growling because I haven't eaten yet. So here's like a nice little area here. Oh, we got a steam engine. I think that's our first steam engine that I saw on the server. So no idea what class this is. Maybe you can tell me if you know. So here's a pier market. Oh, it's a Berkshire. So here's the inside. Got like a little lava detail. Here's like the round table. So that's pretty nice. So I just turned off my shaders so you can tell what's going on. So here's like EMD maybe. Let me check if it actually is. So there is 2 wheels. So maybe it's a GP30-2 perhaps. Let's look at the other ones. Here is no idea what this is. But I think it's a ST40-2, but then they stripped out the whole. A lot more detail in here. Let's go more down. Here's like another train. Maybe it's the Polar Express perhaps. Spear Market 1225. That's what I'm guessing. So that's that. And yeah, the rest of the shed is empty. So let's get out of here. Alright, so if you go past this roundhouse and further down the line, you're going to end up with some more trains. So let's check it out. So a lot of steam engines. We got a BR01 from Germany. 2 of them. On the other side, there is, I think it's an American steam locomotive. This is another train. I don't know what exactly this is, but it looks kind of funky. So maybe you, if you know in the comments, please let me know what this exactly is. Never seen that before. Here's another steam locomotive. And it actually has a sign that says Pier Market. Alright, 1225. Oh, this is a Pier Market 1225. Although I don't think it quite looks like a Pier Market 1225. Maybe it's just because like this front part is not black like the rest of the locomotive. But yeah, I guess that's their version. So here's like their Polar Express. I'm guessing now that I read that. So here's like a baggage car. Passenger cars with like some seats in there. So that's pretty cool. So here's another locomotive. It's a cab forward engine. Quite rare to see. And yeah, this is what it looks like. We have a tender in the back as well. Alright, moving along. Here's another steam locomotive. Again, I don't know what this is, but maybe you can figure it out based on the details. So further down the line, here's the end of the Polar Express. The observation car. And right over here is the Santa Fe EMD. I'm not going to say if it's an F7 or not. I'm guessing it is an F7. But it might not be. Here it's carrying some kind of a train. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but it's interesting. Here it looks like a European train, so maybe it's Russian because the server's Russian. But it got a lot of banner detail. That's really bright with the shaders. Here's a couple more coaches. So there is, what is this? Oh, a truck on a flatbed. I thought that was like the cab of the locomotive or something. And then it was under construction, but no, it's a truck. And let's go down the line. Here's another Santa Fe. Looks to be one of these freight train locomotives. So the number is 666. Great, it's like the devil number. And right over here, we got a shunter design. That's pretty cool. Got a nice front. Here's like a Maersk EMD SD40-2. And I remember that because I saw on Planet Minecraft. Interesting how he made it more diagonal with these banners on the side. So further down the line are some more locomotives. So I'm guessing this is like a F45 or something along the lines of that. Here's like a TGV. Risu. Yeah, it is a TGV Risu. And what could this be? Some kind of black SD40-2 or something. So here's some more tracks. They're leading up. So it's quite an extensive railroad. Here's the caboose design. And this is probably really famous, but I don't know what it is, because I've definitely seen something like this before. And it is quite tall. Here's another famous design that I don't even know. I don't remember the name of it, but I've definitely seen it before, you know. And here is a Sioux Line locomotive. It's carrying freight trains, so that's pretty nice. Got like gondola cars, flat cars. What is this? Western Pacific, huh? Baby roof. They got a baby roof. Oh wow, a lot of these have words on them. Western Pacific, boxcar, caboose. And it says Sioux at the end. So this is interesting. I actually didn't expect there to be. There's so much rail stuff now that I'm looking at the server. So whoa, is this the edge of the map? Wow. So there appears to be like a logging operation that's going on here. They're loading up these logs into these rail cars. And there's a lot of like wooden products. Random wheels on the side of the tracks. Or on the tracks. And here's like a little locomotive. So this is a New Haven GE 44. I thought it just meant like new as a new build, but no, it's just part of the name. So here's like a Canadian National locomotive. So is this like Canada? Because they have wood in the Canadian trains. Or is it just like North American general? These look like miniature trains. I don't know. Oh wow, this is like narrow gauge. So this is like another way you can do narrow gauge tracks, I guess. I don't know. So here's like another locomotive. And another one. Don't know what livery this is, but it's like orange and white. Or yeah, that's just orange and white. So further down the tracks, here's another train. Don't know what this is supposed to be. Maybe it's Canadian, like Via Rail maybe, or not. It's like a passenger train. Here's another locomotive. And sorry if I'm going too fast, but if you want, you could just check out the server if you have Minecraft on the PC and just come on and see for yourself. And to get to the spawn, the warp is actually warp Sorna, or Sorna. So yeah, anyways, here's the rest of the rail yard. So there's a lot of them. Here's like a local train station, I guess. And a parking lot. So these cars actually look pretty big since they're 4 wide. This looks like a lowrider, or like the cars you'll find in like Cuba or something like that. So here's another train. Alright, finally we reached the end. So that's the end of the railway. Maybe they could expand it later. But that was a lot more than I expected. Actually, let me see the other side of the railway. Alright, so if we go past Warp Lava, and it's like around the giant pit, that's probably where all like the ships are down. So here is another area. And they have like a train crane Here's like some rolling stock on the side, and it's like a giant shed. So and here's like another Captain Jack build. So I turned off my shader so I could see the locomotive in here. So I'm not sure what exactly this is, but it does look pretty fast looking. Here's the interior of it. Yeah, let's get out of here. Here's like a little tram. I'm guessing another tram on a flatbed. So it's like some kind of a workshop or a warehouse to store these trains, I guess. So right outside the warehouse, there is a crane yet again. So this server has a lot of rail cranes. So that one's actually blocking the track. So that's a little bit hazardous. Anyways, moving down the line, let's see if there's anything else. I think it just ends. Yep, it just ends right there. So if you go outside the spawn, there is a tunnel entrance. If you go down here, I turned off my shader so you can see it. And yeah, it just goes down. I think it's like a subway station, some underground station. So it is pretty deep. So at the base of these stairs, there's going to be the subway station. And let's go check it out. So on this side there is I guess the Moscow subway. I guess here's like a tunnel. We're using the third rail for power supply, and here's what the interior of the train looks like. So I actually almost forgot to review this place. I just remembered while I was editing it to include this thing. And here's what the platform looks like without anything on it. So that's pretty much it on my review for SornaTS TServer Minecraft Server. So again, this server is in Russian and actually closes at night in Russia, so it's not going to be on 24/7, but it's cool to check out all these gigantic builds, and also they do have trains that are normal scale. So if you want to see these builds for yourself, you can check out the server. I'm going to leave their Planet Minecraft page in the description down below, and just log in. And they are offline, so you guys have to like put in a password and not forget it when you log on. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, remember to hit that like button down below and subscribe if you hadn't already, because I will be uploading more server reviews like this in the future. And I will see you guys next time.